There I am. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for showing up with me. Let me get my reach the arms up and stretch overhead. Look up at your hands and bring them down. Reach up again. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Reach and stretch. Now let's lean over to the side and then reach up and over the other way. Lean your head over. Inhale, reach. Lean. And reach over. Good. Bring both arms up, stretch. Clasp your hands, press your palms straight up. Lift your shoulders, but then lower them down. Hold on, Maxwell. Bring the arms down and do that one more time. Reach up, clasp your hands and palms up, but bring the hands forward. Press the palms forward. Relax the shoulders. We'll talk about shoulders a lot in class today. We're working the upper body. So this class, the focus, so sweep the arms forward and back. Focus of the class today is arms, chest and backs. Chest and back also. Chest press, pullovers, lat rows, and then we'll finish up the circuit of those moves with the renegade row. All right, so hi, my name is Kelly, and this is Maxwell. We welcome you to our studio. Thank you for showing up. All right, so now make a circle with the arms. Let's just do that in a small rotation, like dime size, really, really small. And now reverse that. Good morning. Do you want to go out? Okay, I'll let you out. Reach up and stretch overhead. Exhale down. Go ahead, go. Now, if you have a mini band, I want you to grab it. If you don't, just mimic the movement without. Bring the mini band up to the wrists and press out like that. Straight arms like this. And then bring your elbows in to the side. So if you don't have a mini band, just pretend you do. Kind of act like you're resisting out, but not moving the hands. Reaching forward and down. Forward and down. Keep resisting against the mini band. Reach. Standing firmly, abs contracted. 2 more. So we'll strength train for 30 minutes. Reach up and stretch. Now lean over to the side. We'll strength train for the next 20 minutes. Reach up, or 25 minutes, and then lift up. And then we'll change over to some cardio, body weight strength training for 30 minutes. And then we'll finish with some core work, some core conditioning. Inhale, reach, and then stretch. Do that again. So elbows in, reach, in, reach. Keep pressing out. Do one more. And now lift up all the way. Reach overhead and lean to the side. Turn your chin. Inhale, reach. Lean over to the other side. Turn your chin. Inhale, reach. Lean and turn your chin. Reach and lean and turn your chin. And then reach up. Good job. All right, bring it down. Release that or get rid of that. Pick up so the first thing we're going to do is chest press. Pick up your heavier weight. I'm going to grab 12s. You could go up to 15s. Whatever heavy weight you have, grab that weight and lie down on your floor or mat or bench. So lower down all the way. So pull your lower back to the floor, press your feet into the floor, turn your pinkies out, bring the weights up and together. Lower and then together at the top. So there's a slight angle, elbows reaching to the side but slightly away from you. So the angle of the palms is just right at a diagonal, not straight, squared over the shoulders. So protecting the shoulders right there. Bring the weights down to the chest and press up and bring it close together at the top. Engaging the pectoral muscle. Flex. Good. All right, so now rest those weights for a moment. You can bring them down to the floor or up to your shoulders. Down to the floor, you get a nice little stretch right there. So now the second round, we're gonna alternate the same move. This time, palms facing in, elbows in. Lift up one and bring it down, and then the other. Reach up, straight up. Think about when you lift that weight, contract or squeezing that muscle on that side. Press up, lift. Good. So straight up, right over the shoulder, bring the elbow to your side, change sides. Nicely done. All right, put one of those down. You can stay on the floor or your bench. Pullovers. So hold the end of the dumbbell like this. Lift it up straight, right over the chest. Now reach over and lower behind the head and then lift back up. So get your weight, the weight of the dumbbell equally in the hands. And draw your elbows in towards each other to engage the lats more. Squeeze. So when the arms are up, bring the weight over the head. Elbows draw in towards each other to externally rotate the shoulders. Bring it in, right over the chest, reaching that arm. Or the arms. All right, so now come up, grab the other weight. Lat pulls. So single arm first. One hand on one thigh, one foot back. Bend your knees, reach the weight, and pull it up. Reach down right beside the leg, the lower leg, or down to the ankle. Lift, reach. Pull the elbow in. So your pinky facing back, thumb facing forward. And if you hold the weight, especially if you've got a heavier dumbbell, hold the weight right up at the end, right there. Balance, lift. Bring it up, elbow in to the side. Working the lat. To really engage the lat, think about it. Think about the muscle right here, side, underneath the shoulder, hand at your thigh. So let's set up first. Feet, lower, hinge forward, and pull it up. Abs in. So if you set up that specifically, much more comfortable for your lower back, feels more stable. Working against gravity, reach, and then pull it up. So really stretch the muscle and then pull it up. Elbow into the side, right there. Lift. Up. Lift it up. Squeeze. Pull that shoulder up. Reach, lift. Reach and lift. Up. One more. Okay, so using the same weight, bring it down. Renegade row. So let's do this first round with one dumbbell. So come up or stay on your knees or come up here. So you'll row, set it down, push up, bring the weight over to the other side, spread your fingers, row, and then push up. So that weight underneath your chest. Have your chest touch the dumbbell. on the push-up. Up. Keep your hips level. Nice. Do one more. Nicely done. All right, let's move on. Second round. Pick up your weight. Go up or go down on weight. Sit on your mat, on the mat or the bench. Lower down all the way. Feet on the floor. Both arms press up and then down. So turn your pinkies out just a bit. Slight angle though. Up, elbows come to the side. Don't let your elbows drop too far if you're on a bench. So right there, lift. So you feel a slight stretch of the chest right there. Bring the elbows down and then lift up. Press your shoulders down. So feel your blades on the surface. All right, pause. So now we're going to do the set where we alternate. Press the shoulders down, pull your back towards the surface, and palms facing each other. Alternate right and left. Right, left. Straight up, look up. Slow it down if you need to for form. Press. Straight up. Engage the chest, the pectoral muscle. Lift up. Don't just push the weight. Think about the muscle you're working. Push. Push. Good. All right. Come up. All right, ready? So let's put one foot forward. Actually, single. Pullovers. Go back to this. Let's do pullovers. Sorry. Roll back. One weight. Up and over your head. And lift up. Pull your back towards the mat or the bench. Thumbs right at the end of the dumbbell and lift up over your chest. Reach the arms straight and then bring it over. Good. Reach straight and bring it over. Lower back pressing down, feet on the floor. Nicely done. Bring it up. Straight arms. Palms facing each other. Good. All right, so now bring it up. All right, so one weight, set up with me, okay? So stagger your feet like that, bend your knees, ready? Hinge forward, hand here, reach and pull the weight up. Elbow up to the side, clears the spine, lift up and down, up, lift. Abs in. Reach and then pull it up. So now pulling the weight, lift, up. So lat right there on the side. Contract that muscle, reach, feel the muscle on the reach, elbow in. All right, so if you do like this, if you turn your palm forward, you feel your lat. That's the muscle we're working right there. Okay, so let's set up. Feet like this. Bend your knees, hinge forward, hand on your thigh, reach the weight and pull it up. Up, abs in, reach that weight as far as you can, stretching that muscle out or extending the arm, and then lift up. Watch your knee. Make sure you stagger your feet far enough apart that you can clear the knee. Right, abs in, lift, up, reach to the side, all the way to the side, reach down and lift. Good job. Slight gaze forward, abs in, reach and pull. Excellent work. All right, power move, renegade row. So you can come on the 2 dumbbells in full extension or on your knees like this, or do 1 at a time. I kind of like that, but maybe try a few up on both dumbbells. So 1 push up, stabilize, row, push up, and then row. Alternately, do 1 dumbbell, push up, grab the dumbbell and row. Pull the elbow to the side, don't bring it out. Push up and then row that weight. Come up onto your toes and row. Push up and row. So better to have great form for every rep than to lose your form. All right, round number 3 of 4. So let's bring this weight to the bench or the floor. Lie down. So rack the weight. Lower back pressing down, shoulders pressed down. Turn your pinkies out just a bit and bring it up, right over the chest. Bring it up over the chest. Extension, straight arms. So go slower coming up and then bring it down. Control going up and then down. Control, bring it down. Push and retract. Push, bring it down. Push, good. Excellent. All right, rest for a moment. Hands to the floor. Stretch the shoulders. Now we'll do alternating bench press. Palms facing in, but at the top, turn it out. Bring it in. Turn it out at the top. Weight to the side and hold. So hold that weight strong right there. Don't let it rest. So you're still working isometrically, holding the weight right there with that bent elbow. Arm in flexion. Keep your wrist straight. Straight wrist. Bring it down. Press. Good. Straight up. Turn it out. Abs in. Nicely done. All right. Now, pullovers. So rest the dumbbell for a moment. Relax the arms. Let them give the arms a moment to recover. Right? Reach. All right. So weight up. Don't drop the weight. Bring it over the head and then over the chest. Over the head and then over the chest. So draw the elbows in, palms facing each other. Engaging the lats right there, pull it over. So this also works your pecs to a degree, but mostly your lats when you draw the elbows in. If you pull your elbows out, that's more in your chest. You can even test that out. If you draw the elbows back, more in the chest. But protect the shoulders more by drawing your elbows in towards each other and make this a movement for the lats. Good. All right, so now we're going to come up. Let's sit upright. Let's start with the other side. Stagger your feet, bend the knees, look forward, hand on your thigh, hinge forward, reach and pull that up. Then I'll do this. Reach down and then turn your palm forward and pull the weight up. Down. Now if you're feeling that more in your shoulder, pulling that up, and the elbow to your side. Then keep the palm facing in. So I'm just giving you angles of turning your palm, the arm related to the shoulder, changing the engagement of the muscles in the lat, the pec, the shoulder. All right, let's change sides. Ready? So feet, staggered stance, 1 foot back. Bend your knees. I've got my heel up in the back. I swear how I feel most comfortable. Hand right here. You just want to make sure you're working against gravity. Reach and pull the weight up. So notice the movement where you're feeling the work. It's definitely in your shoulder, but also in the lat, right underneath the shoulder. Now just do this. Do a few, turning the palm forward. Reach down and then turn the palm forward as you pull up. Keep the elbow to your side though. And now just keep the palms facing in, lift up. Slight gaze forward, reach and pull. Reach. Nicely done. Bring it up. All right, renegade row.
Rest.
I'm going to do 1 dumbbell here. You can do 2 on your hands or like this. So on your knees, push up, grab the dumbbell, separate your feet, row. That becomes about your core. Down, up, stabilize and row. Take a moment to think about stabilizing right there. Super hard work, you guys. Lower, lift, and row. Do it again. And row. Nicely done. Push up and lift. Row. 1 more. Excellent work. Let's do it again. 1 more round. Pick up your weight. Come to your bench or the floor. Lie down. So, on the bench, lift up. Put your feet on the floor. Abs pull in. Palms facing slightly out. So your pinkies turn out just a little bit. Angling the dumbbells. Loose grip on the dumbbells. Press your shoulders down. When you press your shoulders down, you engage the pecs more. Press. Muscle in the chest. Lift up and down. Lift and down. Good. Reach and lift. Rest for a moment. Alternating movements. Alternating unilaterals. Palms facing in and turn it out at the top. Right there. Turn it out. Straight wrist. Right there. Lift. Elbow to your side. Making a little more of a tricep press. That's okay. You're still working with the chest, the pecs. But when you pull your elbow into the side, it gets a little more of the work into the tricep on the extension, that straightening the arm right there. Down and lift. Down, lift. Do it again. 1 more. Nicely done. Now pullovers. We're not going to forget that again. All right. Grab the dumbbell at the end. Lift up. Straight arms. Bring the arms over the head. And then right over the chest. Get your thumbs underneath the end. Pull your elbows in. And again, you can kind of play around with this by changing the angle of the elbows. When you pull them in strongly towards each other, On the reach especially, you'll engage the lats. So reaching over, pulling the elbows in towards each other. So changing that, if you bring the elbows out, you'll feel it more in the chest. Right there. Reaching the arms overhead. Good. Reach over. And then we're going to bring it up, okay? All right, so let's bring this up. Ready? So lats. Feet staggered. Bend your knees. Hinge forward. And here's our pull motion. So reach. Get that leg back there far enough that you're clearing the knee. It's not in the way. But you're working against gravity. My hand is on my thigh bracing. You can also use your bench to brace. Knee of your ankle and reach. Pull and reach. Pull and reach. Bring it up and down. Pull the elbow in and lift. Bring it up. Slight gaze forward. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Okay, ready? Stagger your feet. Look forward. Shoulders back. That's important, all right? Bend your knees like that. I'm going to lift my heel, hand on my thigh, hinge forward. Everybody, lower your shoulder. I should have said that earlier, but bring your shoulder down and then reach and pull it up. So you don't want to, when you pull the weight up, to lift this shoulder up near the ear. Keep the shoulder retracted or down, depressed. Lift. Hand on the thigh, up. Lift and reach. Up and down, reach up and down. Good. All right, last move. Bring it down. Get the chicken out of the way. 2 or 1, your choice. On your knees or on your toes. Right there. Ready? Separate your feet. Row. Row. Faster pace or slower pace? Power move, you guys. Come on. Strong. Strong core. More about the core right here than the arms. And you did it. Nicely done. Let's move this stuff out of the way. Grab your weights, put them away, and let's transition. Let's begin. So today, HIIT circuit training. We have three trisets. 3 trisets, 3 moves, and we're going to just do each triset 2 times, 2 rounds. Sit on the mat. Since we just worked our arms, sit on the mat and let's do a 90-90 stretch for a moment for mobility. Come onto the mat so that your ankle and your knee is comfortable. This knee and this ankle is comfortable. You pull your heels in closer to your glute or your groin if that's uncomfortable. Otherwise, try to stay here for a moment and lift up your chest. Now, hinge forward. Feel the back, the legs stretch. Lift up. Let's tip the knees up and then over to the other side. Knees, press down, lean in. How's that feeling? Lift up and over. So we have a good stretch at the end of the program today. By the way, we will stretch out all the muscles, upper body and then lower body, or vice versa. Lower body specifically, the QL muscle, the quads, and the hamstrings. Upper body, shoulders, chest, stretch. Okay, so let's do that one more time. Tip over to the side, and then we will get started. Right there, good. Now come up onto your hands and your knees. Let's do cat-cow 4 times. Cat, and then cow, look forward. Absent, round up, cat, and cow. 2 more, cat, and cow. Let's do one more mobility stretch. Lizard with rotation. Let's just do 4 on each side. It'll be worth it. Bring your right foot forward, left hand down, reach the right arm up, and bring it down and through. Up. On the inside of your knee. 2 more. 1 more. Hamstring stretch, and then change. Opposite foot, hand on the floor, reach up. 4. Bring it down, 3, and down, 2, and then 1. Good. Look forward, flex your foot, and then put your foot flat, stand up, and lift up and reach. Let's set our timer. Let's get going. Stop.
Starting session.
All right, the first move. All right, let's go. Okay, first move, front squats. So you're gonna cross your arms like this, point your elbows forward. Bring your feet just right up underneath your hips, about hip width apart, and squat and down. Be sure to have your elbows pointing forward. Reach the weight back into your heels. Our glutes back. Reach the glutes back. Weight in your heels. If you had dumbbells and you did a front squat, the weights would be right in front of the shoulders. So this work is more in the quads, strengthening the quadriceps and the glutes, but it's quad dominant. Weight back, so sink the weight back even though your arms are slightly forward. Now lift up one knee and then the other knee. Just to do a few of those knee lifts, stretch the lower back. 1 more. So lower body component, upper body component, T push-ups. So come down, do the first couple on your knees, and then come up to your toes, all right? So let's do this. Lower, and then turn to the side, and reach and look at your hand. Place your hand down and push up, turn, and reach. Do it again, elbows into your sides, push, and turn. All right, so now let's do the next set, or next couple on your toes. Up, bring it down, push, and rotate. Down and up. So progressing the move so that you get the move down, and then advancing to finish the time. So it's about 10 reps, maybe 12 if you're fast. All right, bring it up. Cardio component, lateral bounds. So you're gonna hop over to the side. So bend your knees slightly, shoulders back, and step side, step side. So think, when you bring it side, switch your arms like this, bend the elbows, bring the foot beside the ankle right there. Lift your knee, Now go 3, 2, 1, and pause. 3, 2, 1, and pause. Good. 3, 2, 1, and pause. 3, 2, 1. Now 3, 2, add a vertical leap. 3, 2, 1, vertical leap. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. Nicely done. Front squats. So right here, feet hip width apart. You can add that knee lift for intensity. So let's do a few squats solidly, feet on the floor, feet planted, elbows pointed forward as your heart rate recovers. We had 30 seconds between the sets. That's why we're here. Lower and lift. down, and up. So recovery is important so that when you move, when you do the exercise, you do it correctly, not losing form because of fatigue. Lift. And just because you recover for a long period of time doesn't mean that you're not getting gains or having gains. Actually, you get more gains if you have recovery, a better recovery. So then you can move with better form through the reps. Good. All right, bring it down. Let's progress these T push-ups. Unless you're ready to go right in, hands on the floor, wrists underneath your shoulders, and so you're kind of shifting forward. My thighs are facing the mat, right? Then lower, and then tip to the side, reach. I know, I'm feeling my arms also from all the strength training moves we just did. Pull your elbows into your sides, push up, and then reach. You got it. Elbows in, push up, and then reach to the side. Now just try to do a few on your toes. Push up, and then reach. Abs in as you lift and reach. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. All right, lateral bounds. Shoulders back, shake it off. Reach up, stretch. So let's go ahead and bounce side to side 4, and then we'll do the 3 quick. 4, 3, 2. Now do 3 quick. 3, 2, pause. 3, 2, 1, pause. Use your arms, it helps with balance. Now add a vertical leap. Right there, up. 3, 2, 1, lift. 3, use your arms. Up. 3, 2, 1, 3. Come on, 3, 2, 1, up. Come on. 3, 2, 1, up. Last one. Woo! Get some water. We'll move right on. Second tricep. Okay. Back squats. So back squats, you would put the weight on the shoulders or on the back, the trapezius muscles. Here, we're gonna put our hands behind our ears, body weight, elbows back. Bring your feet out a little bit wider. Squat and up. So notice your spine, specifically your lower back. It's comfortable going down and going up. Neutral spine. Your knees forward, don't let them cave in. Integrity, that's how I think about it. Integrity in the legs. By pressing down into the floor, like you're gonna split the floor apart. Not just your heels, down and up. Now get into a quicker cadence to progress this move. We'll keep our feet planted though. Good. One more. Nicely done. All right. Bring it down. Push-ups. Just full on straight up push-ups. Regressing the move. So start with, let's do regular push-ups. Shoulders down, elbows in. Abs in. Now do a few on your knees. Right there. Chest down and lift. Keep integrity or keep your form through the motion. Push-ups, working all the muscles in the upper body and the core. Lift. Go to your toes again if you can, right? I'm feeling my arms quite spent from the work earlier today, earlier this morning. All right, stretch, and then bring it up.
Rest.
Second round. No, cardio. Okay, so right leg forward, or right leg, repeater. I almost got away with that. So you're just going to tap the toes right beside the ankle, reach your arms like this, open up the arms a little bit more. Now add a knee. And when you're ready, add a hop. Come on. So a little hop right there in this. That forward foot up. Reach the arms big, straight. Come on. Strengthening that forward leg. Hip, glute. Hip and glute. You got it. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Second round. Back squats. We'll do the other leg, repeater, second time around. All right, hands behind your head. Now I do feel the need to, or I feel when I squat, like I'm pushing on my head. Don't do that, resist that. Elbows back, feet apart about hip width. All right, elbows back. Here we go. Squat, push through and lift. Press your feet down. All right, no, don't let your tailbone roll under. So think neutral spine. Squat down. So how low you go is less important than keeping your spine neutral and your heels down. So your heels stay down, weight mostly distributed back there. So this works more the glutes. Back squat is glute dominant. Quads are working, but glutes are working mostly. Don't pull on your head. Look forward. Lift, lift, and up. Nicely done. Okay, moving on. Push-ups. I know you love these. Let's get them done. Best strength move you can do for your upper body. On your toes, harder part first. Elbows in and push. Push the floor away. Lift. Go to your knees when you need to. Cross your ankles. Lift. Push. Elbows in, move the shoulders away from the ears. Just notice if they're up. Lift, abs in. Come on. Press into your fingertips. Second round. Okay, let's do it. Take it off. Back squats. Hands behind the ears, elbows back. Here we go. Squat. No, what am I doing? Knee repeater. Here we go. So right leg back. Correction, you guys. Cardio, knee repeater. Tap your foot. Yes. I'm watching people roaming around outside. I'm slightly distracted. People going to school. Lift your knee. Here in Brentwood, Tennessee, there's school going on. Add a hop. Reach, knee up, add the hop. Let's do an extra one or two. One more. There we go. Nicely done. Okay, I knew I was off. Glad I corrected that move. Let's do the third and final tricep. Sumo squats. So 3 variations of squats. Turn your toes out. So this works more of the inner thigh muscles, the leg adductors. Shoulders back. Bring your arms forward first. All right, like this. So it kind of counters the balance when you lower your glutes back and sink down. Starting
session.
I hadn't started it. All right. Nice recovery. Shoulders back. Everybody good? Set up, soften your knees. Feet wide, toes turned out. Not too much. Down and then up. Squat as low as you can, spine neutral. Keep your knees stable by pressing your feet down, even in this position. All right, reach your hands behind your head. Harder, right? Don't push on your head with your fingers. Lower and lift. Knees right over ankles right there. Sink down and lift. Good. Up, down, and lift. Bring it down and lift. All right. 3-part push-up. So this actually advances you in your push-up strength by first lowering down, the lowering phase on your toes. Put your knees down and then push top. Go back to plank. Lower down, knees down, and push. Knees up, lower, knees down, and lift. Up, lower, knees down, and lift. Knees up, lower down, knees down, push to the top. Shoulders back, you guys. Up, protect the shoulders. Lift, straight up, lower, knees, push, straight up, plank, down, knees, up, stretch, briefly, now bring it up. All right, here we go. High knees for 12. We'll plank and tap the shoulders. High five drill, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bring it down, step or hop, tap your shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop, hop up, high five. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Down, tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. High five. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Finish it up, finish it up. Bring it back. Tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. High five. We got 3 in. Whew. Great job. Swig of water. 15 seconds. Move around. Sumo squats. Toes turned out. Start. Arms forward. Sink your weight back. Range of motion. Much better here since we've done several sets of squats. Lower down. Keep your knees over your ankles. Integrity in the legs, you guys. Don't just drop into it. Press your feet down. Good. Now hands behind your ears. A little harder. Right there. Elbows back. Out of your peripheral vision. Good. Nicely done. Look up. Don't look down. Chin neutral. Lower and lift. Knees go the same direction as your toes. Nicely done. 3-part push-up. Let's do it. We got this. Last time for push-ups. Such good strength training for arms. That is how I got my defined arms. I have to tell you. Legs up, but you have to do them correctly. Lower, and I'm here to teach you to do push-ups. So elbows in, shoulders away from the ears. Shift forward, lower down, knees down, and push top. Lift up, lower, knees down, and push top. Lift up. When you splay your elbows out, it opens up the shoulders for injury whenever you're under that kind of tension in the lowering phase. Elbows out just makes it hard on the shoulders. Lower and knees down, lift. And by the way, push-ups are for all the muscles in the upper body, but specifically your shoulders, your chest, right? Okay, left knee repeats. So that opposite leg, don't forget which one you did last time. All right, so just tap, reaching the arms, stretch them out, reach. Change that if you need to. Now add a knee, up, reach. Now add a hop. You got it, come on. Reach. Looking forward, don't look down. Come on, come on. You got it. Look at me. Look up here. Come on. You got it. Lift. Up. Up. Lift. Reach. Reach. Come on. Come on. Woo! Nicely done, people. Done. Thank you. Let's go to the mat. So take it down already. And let's start with our first move. Lower down all the way. Head on the floor. Reach the arms overhead. Stretch first. Reach the right leg, left leg. Stretch. Bring the arms up. Reach the hands around the back of your shoulders. Give yourself a hug for doing this. Reach the arms up. Change the crossing. Right there. Inhale, reach. Okay, so now bend your knees 90 degrees. Right there. Fingertips behind the head. And done. Setting my timer. Start.
Starting session.
Okay, so hands behind, fingertips behind the ears. We're going to do 2 rounds of each move. Bicycle to start with. So elbow across the knee. I like to start with these because it's a good learning move for training the core. It also works all areas of your abdominal muscles, the obliques on the twist, upper abdominal muscles and lower parts. Not that they're separate, but just identifying when you lift the shoulders, that's your upper. When you lift the hips, that's the lower. So think when you pull your hip points towards your ribs, that crunch right there is what, that contraction is what builds your core muscles or your abdominal muscles. Let's do it again. Across and look across the floor. Put your elbow down right there. You got it. Nicely done. All right.
Rest.
Second move, side plank. So we're kind of moving up off the mat before we stretch. So go into your forearm. I want you to do the first round like this. Okay? So hand on the floor, press your fingers down. When you press your fingers down, notice the engagement, right? So this leg, you're pressing that leg down. Press the insole of your foot onto the floor. That's your foundation, that's your anchor, right? And if you have that pressing down deliberately, you'll feel more integrity through the body, right? So it's about integrity. Integrity is important. Lower down. All right, stretch right here. Lift your heart. Now bring it over. Now do that again, same thing, or both legs out straight. Come up onto your forearm, lift your hips, hand at your hip. Again, press into the edges of your feet. The forearm, reach. I'm just gonna have you hold right here for a moment. Then if you will, put your hand on your hip, lower and lift, lower and lift, down and up, down and up. Good. All right, let's briefly stretch. Lift up and change sides. 2 times on this side. Put your forearm down comfortably. Knee points out straight, away from you. Press into that, lift up. So you're pressing into the leg and the foot. You're not just feeling the weight on this forearm or the elbow. Hold. Tension right there in the side. You'll put your fingers right there and feel that. Yep, reach up, stretch that arm up. Palm facing out. Spread your fingers just to do it. Press your hand down. Press those fingers down. Press your feet or your foot. Good. Stretch. Right there. Flat back. All right. Bring it over again. Your choice. Propped up or one foot in front, one foot in back. But here's the biggest mistake I see is that people tip their shoulders forward or drop their head. I want you to have your body straight. Don't drop your head. Right here. Right? And reach up. And put your hand on your hip. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Press into your foot on the floor. Or both feet. The edges. Lift and lower. All right, let's stretch. Bring it over. One more core move. Lift up. Come onto your hands and your knees. Bird dog. Super good work for the core. Reach and stretch the opposite leg out. So right here, if you just hold that stretch, that static stretch, pull your abs in. There's engagement of the core right there. Then if you bring your knee in and your elbow in at the same time and touch, look at your knee and then reach your arm, stretch. Do that again, touch. I want you to go super slow. When I watch people do this, my training clients, what tends to happen is people go quick because of the balancing component. The balancing component is what strengthens your core more. But spread your fingers, press into your fingertips. Reach the opposite arm and then the leg. So let's learn the move first. Reaching the arm, reaching the leg, toes pointing down, abs in, pulling your front ribs. Now slowly bring your elbow to your knee, knee to elbow, and then extend. Stabilize, and then do it again. If you become unstable, then you need to take a pause, right? Reach, bring it in, extend, and bring it in, extend. Good. All right, here's the other thing. Let me just say, don't do this. Shoulders away from ears. Spread your blades. Extend the left leg, right arm. Okay, bring it in. Touch and reach. Touch and reach. Bring it in. So your leg goes straight out. Don't lift it up. Also, the tendency can be to lift the leg. Don't do that. That just may overarch your spine. No need to do that. Touch and reach. Touch and reach. Good. Long, straight leg, long arm. Reach. Good. Now other side. Fingers spread. Weight on this left knee. Reach the left arm. Quadruped move. So lifting up 2 points of contact. Stabilizing on 2. Elbow to knee and reach. Don't shift the body, but round the back. Right there. Round and reach. Bring it in. And then reach. Up and reach. Bring it in and reach. Round and reach. Round and reach. Excellent work. Nicely done. Okay, moving on. Going to stretch. You ready? Let's stretch. Stretch the arms first. So come onto all fours. We'll do this a couple of times. one method or one way, and then another way will engage or stretch the lower body with the upper. So first off, press into your right hand, reach your left arm to the side like that. Just not too high, just right there. Reach the arm underneath and through. Set your hand down and then lower your shoulder. Put your temple on the floor and just notice your hips, what they're doing, and your feet. So put your toes down. That right, or the left foot's going to try to lift up, so deliberately press it down. Now, get the side of your face comfortably on the mat. Then reach your left arm straight overhead. Abs in. And breathe. Now bring the hand in, press into the floor and lift up. Reach the arm to the side, place your hand down. All right, press into your left hand, reach the right arm to the right, look over there for a moment, then reach underneath and through. Put the top of your hand on the floor, then set your shoulder down, the temple on the floor. Get your head even, and then bring the hand in front of the face for a moment and have your toes touching the floor. That right foot's going to try to lift up, but bring it to the floor. Reach the right arm forward. Walk it out. Draw the elbow down so don't flare the elbow up or out. Breathe. Stretching the lat, tricep, the chest, the pectoral muscle. All right, so now bring that hand in, lift up, and come up onto your feet, hands on your thighs, lift up all the way. Let's stretch the shoulders, another variation of shoulder stretch. If you don't have a wall, what you're gonna do, so I want you to come up to a wall and bring your hand back and have your hand level with your shoulder. Then you're gonna turn, so I'm away from the wall a pretty good bit right here. But then I'm going to step my feet in towards, so my hip is on the side of the wall right there. So even if you have a door, use the door, and I have this arm back. We're just stretching the chest, the shoulder muscles. Draw your shoulder down though. Breathe. So front of the shoulder stretching, whereas when we were on the mat, that was more the back of the shoulder. Through the blade and the lat. This is more about the pectoral and anterior deltoid muscles. Breathe in, breathe out. Now walk your hand up, 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 and then over. All right, so let's change sides. So step away from the wall, put your hand on the wall, look and make sure that it's level with your shoulder, and then kind of step forward so your arm goes straight behind you and your hip, the side of your hip is to the wall. And you can, if you've got the flexibility to come all the way to the wall, do that. But if that's uncomfortable, keeping your hips squared forward, then don't do that. Just hold right here. You want to feel the stretch, but don't overdo the stretch. Right here, breathe. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Then walk your hand up, 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 all the way over. And then we're going to come back to the mat. Lie down on your mat. 2 more stretches. This is specifically for the lower back, you guys, and the hip. Worth your while. Just 1 minute on each side, and then we'll be done. All right, so bring the knee into your chest, extend the left leg out straight, point your toes up, extend the right leg up. Press the left calf down to the floor. Hands behind the hamstring and give your hamstring a massage. A massage. Fingers behind the knee and rotate right and left. Reach up and grab your calf. Right there, squeeze. Bend your knee and bring this knee across the body to the left side. Stretching your QL muscle, lower back, hip, outside of the leg, reach the right arm over to the right. Then getting that nice stretch right here, but relaxing into the stretch. So the phrase soften into the position, the pose is the idea. The word ease. Feel ease right here if you can by breathing. So slowly breathing in or deeply breathing in and then exhaling fully. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Or exhale. One more breath. Actually, a few more breaths, holding this for 1 minute. Breathe in. Then as you exhale, lift the leg and center up your lower back. Extend the right leg out straight, left knee in, pull the knee in, extend the leg up, reach behind. Massage the hamstring up and down, the largest part of the hamstring. And then reach up behind the knee, behind the back of the knee, and reach up and grab the calf. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. All right, so bend your knee, bring the leg across. After I get my mic over, knee across. 1 minute right here. So if you can, have your foot on the floor. If it's not, then just prop up and hold. I want your shoulders to be even on the mat though. Look over to the left. And you can use your hand and just lightly tug on that knee. Lower back stretch, QL muscle. And then lift up your head, lift your knee, and settle the lower back on the floor. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. And then roll up. May as well stay right here for a moment. Reach your hands over the feet. Or grab your shins, lift up your chest, and then lower. Breathe in. Press your heels and calves down. Exhale. Look down at your legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift up. Bring your foot to your inner thigh right here. Let's stretch the inner thigh muscle, reach up and over. Just as important as any of those other muscles, press your leg down, reach up and over, reach up and stretch, and then lengthen over the leg and reach up. Now press your hand into your thigh and reach up and over. Press the leg down. Press into this thigh, pressing that leg down. And then lift up and let's change sides. So lean back, flip it over, foot to the inner thigh like that, right? and then sit up tall, and you'll bring this knee out to the side. So my heel is the groin, press the calf and heel down like that. Reach up and over. Let's do that movement a few times, and then we'll hold for just 3 breaths. Up and over, and then reach. One more time, up and over, and then hand right here, press. So push right there, and you can just hold or try to get your elbow down, and then grab your toes. Breathe. One more breath. And lift up. Come onto your hands and your knees. Tuck your toes. Lift up your knees and standing tall. Inhale and reach up. You did it. Thank you so much. You did an awesome job. Thank you. Have a great one, whatever you're doing today. And wishing you all the best. Stay well. Let me know if you did this live and if you have any comments about your experience. Also, let me know if you did the recording. All right? Talk to you later. Bye. Tomorrow is yoga.